Obasanjo'S daughter, Wike, says PDP has no presidential candidate in 2027. Okay? Former Senator Iyabo Obasanjo has declared that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, currently has no presidential candidate. Of course, we don't know. We've not heard them having any presidential candidates for 2027. Maybe Wike is planning something, or we don't know, because that man, there's nothing that he cannot do. He can come up 2027 and declare himself as the presidential candidate of PDP, because as of now, there's nobody that has come up to say that they are the presidential candidate of PDP. We don't know anybody. It's only ADC, APC, and NDC that we know for now. Who is the presidential candidate of PDP? Nobody. Okay, dismissing claims that former Vice President Atiku remains the party standard bearer ahead of the 2027 general election. As how shebi na ADC Atiku dey now. Obasanjo daughter of former President Olusegun Obasanjo made the remarks while responding to the ongoing political realignment and internal crisis within the opposition party. She also challenged the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory (FCT) Wike over his continued influence in the PDP and his political stance amidst the party's leadership dispute. According to her, the PDP has yet to conduct a presidential primary or officially nominate any individual for the 2027 presidential election. She argued that in the absence of a valid primary election, no politician can legitimately claim to be the party's presidential candidate. Obasanjo maintained that discussions suggesting the PDP already has a flag bearer are misleading and do not reflect the constitutional processes required for the emergence of a presidential candidate. Her comments come at a time when the PDP is grappling with internal divisions, defections, and disagreements among key stakeholders over the party's future direction and preparation for the 2027 election. The remarks have also reignited debate over the influence of Wike and other party leaders in shaping the PDP's political strategy. Says, Jacob says, take it easy. Oh, Maya says, who is Obasanjo's daughter making such stupid statements? Yabo is the type of politician like Peter B. described as food is ready politician. You are sick. You are talking rubbish. Bankole says, we no get dirty pass for government. We always run from the main topic to affairs of previous. Get to understand our views and comment on it, not by saying she did this and did that. We don't know if she has been paying her dues in APC nor PDP since she left the country for USA. I was surprised as you are that she wanted to be the APC governorship flag bearer. She wants to be APC flag bearer for which year be that one? It is well. Ogunlana says you that just came from APC because you weren't given governorship tickets. Though. Another one says the spirit of antagonism has entered body. Coming away from APC, this stone-cold politician with no acceptable pedestal in PDP is yelling at the legal mentor extraordinary, His Excellency Wike. No be small thing. See the videos and the hype PK. She has just been jettisoned by APC and probably not registered in her ward in PDP. What a meaningless assurance. But truly, who is the presidential candidate of PDP? There's nobody. So let's just assume that PDP is out of the presidential race. And because why don't we have their presidential candidate since? Kanu says Atiku Abubakar was the sole destroyer of the once mighty PDP following his hubristic and contemptible refusal to abide by the informal rotation agreement between the North and the South in the 2023 presidential election campaign cycle, which Wike rightly, vehemently resisted by rebelling against Atiku's presidential ambition. The same Atiku almost repeated the same obduracy in ADC. It's not that His Excellency PO wisely decamped to NDC to pursue his presidential ambition. We move. Ogeli says Rainbow Coalition is allowed. PDAPC has one presidential candidate, Daddy Bat. At Opposed Study says Wike's plan is to ensure that the PDP do not field any presidential candidates for 2027 election. And the plan is working perfectly fine, I'm telling you, according to Wike's plan. Judge Lord says Yabo is trying to reach out to be heard from material using Obasanjo's name. And she forgot her involvement in the electric power sector in Nigeria. She's trying to rubbish herself. Oh, okay, Oladipo says Yabo, you just dump APC to whoever knows, ADC or PDP. Please, my dear sister, tread softly. You have not built your team. Start building a good team that could work with you. The Women's League sponsors seminars to create awareness. Abi start Akara business. It is okay now. Upon say this woman too small for Wike. Who be Wike can say? It's too small for Wike. Most Islamic says APC have intellectual people who could understand people's negative intention. I don't understand. APC has intellectual people. There is nobody intellectual inside APC. Nobody. If you want to talk about what Obasanjo is doing that is not right, it's okay, but saying that APC have intellectual people, we are talking rubbish. No wonder she was pushed out without any apology to her because they knew what her intention was. Okay, now we say she the same Iyabo of Obasanjo during the end of Biafra Nigeria war that is still answering Iyabo Obasanjo of today's 2026. Obasanjo no, Iyabo Oduduwa, Iyabo Olukolu or Iyabo Femi. Wetin this one they talk like this, I beg. And then Samuel says, Iyabo is just a noisemaker who doesn't understand policies. Wike will disgrace her or drag her to the lowest level. Somebody says, Iyabo, if you don't like Wike, then stay with the key function of the PDP, which had already fallen down even before the election, as you cannot put something on nothing. As the convention which brought out the key function has been nullified by the Supreme Court, the highest court in Nigeria, so be you as wise as your father and stop displaying cluelessness like a big fool. Anyway, so John, your father left the party since and you just jump in with a decision for who to follow. It's not gonna work. John says, Wike has made good his promise vow to hold down PDP for Tinubu APC against fielding any presidential ticket in 2027. The elders and leaders of the party knew about his boast and still allowed it to happen. Should we blame him or the leaders? Ibrahim says you will have to follow the Turaki function and be a loser. Sylvester said you are just disgraced by APC government candidates for begging money in APC. You have just decamped to PDP and they have started insulting Wike without understanding what has transpired. Are you for real? When you decided to join PDP, tell us the presidential candidate of PDP you were looking at. You think you can wake up and insult Wike and that will make you tough? Your father is no more the king again, ma'am. You will not fight Atiku that messed up PDP. Your fight is with Wike because he's a minority. How is Wike a minority? Minority where? Are you joking? I beg Wike is also part of people that destroyed PDP, whether people like it or not. Olushagun says, this woman doesn't know her father doesn't have the clout again. She will collect wherever. Make her collect now. Someone says, the king is always a king. Who is Wike? His father. By that name alone, you know who she is. Mboa says, Mrs. Iyabo Obasanjo is unfortunately chasing shadows. After she has stayed away from national politics, she will end up hurting herself and bring shame to her personality. People who know her should advise her to the path of honor and remain peaceful. You go and advise her now. And listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.